What's up everyone on the internet? Thank you for making this video part. I'm so excited to upload this one for you guys because for this video we'll be taking a look at an anime that I've been very curious about because of all the memes that I've been seeing on social media, and that would be Konosuba. Okay, so when I reactivated my Instagram account after so many years, I did not expect to see so many memes for this one particular anime, and once I got HBO Max, that's when I realized that I gotta give this series a shot. Well, I finally had some time to binge through the first 2 seasons, and now I see why there were so many memes because this show is freaking hilarious. So this anime first came out back in 2016, and the story follows Kazuma, who is your typical shut-in anime geek. That is until he decides to do something heroic for once in his life, and spoiler alert, dies in the funniest way. However, once he makes it to the afterlife, he meets the goddess of water, Aqua, who offers him a very interesting choice. You can go to heaven, which is not that it's cracked up to be, or you can go to this fantasy world, which needs a hero in order to defeat the Devil King. And if you decide to go there, you get to take one item with you, and it can be anything. And Kazuma, being the weeb that he is, decides to take a chance and go to this fantasy world as a hero. The only thing that's left for him to decide is what to take with him on this little adventure. Well, after being somewhat picked on by this spoiled brat of a goddess, Kazuma makes the only logical choice. Alright, you want to keep picking on me? Okay, then I'm taking you with me. To be fair, she did say that Kazuma could take anything with him, and she definitely counts as a thing. And then the series takes off from there as we see these two get sent away to a fantasy world where Kazuma is ready to start his new life of adventure with a powerful goddess. That is until he realizes that his powerful goddess is completely useless. It was at this moment when Kazuma realized he f***ed up. Correction, this is where the anime takes off as Kazuma now has to survive in this new fantasy world with a spoiled, useless goddess. Along the way, Kazuma ends up meeting a little witch who only knows how to use explosion magic and a crusader who is the definition of a super freak. Now, when you throw Aqua into this group, these are the sort of people that Kazuma has to deal with on a daily basis. Honestly, I don't know how this guy managed to not strangle each of them. Well, to be fair, Megami is just too cute to be mad at, and Darkness would just get turned on by it and would probably ask Kazuma to squeeze tighter. So let me rephrase that last question. What was stopping Kazuma from killing Aqua on day 1? Seriously, every decision she has made for the team has led them from bad to worse. I don't think I felt this much hate for a single anime character ever since mine from the Rising of the Shield Hero. If I was in Kazuma's position, I would have strangled this dumb, useless goddess in her sleep and then dumped her body in the river a long time ago. So needless to say, I actually had a great time watching this series. Some of the things that I really loved about this anime is that it's short, sweet, and to the point. With only 12 episodes in each season, the story is quick and easy to understand as you watch these group of characters go on some wacky adventures. Another good thing about this is that since this is a comedy, the story really doesn't focus on going too deep into the lore mythology of this fantasy world. It just wants to focus its attention on how to make you laugh. Mission accomplished, because from beginning to end, I could not stop laughing at all the different types of shenanigans that these kids get themselves into. That's also another thing I liked about this anime, because even though there are about 24 episodes in this series in general, each episode stands on its own as their own silly, wacky, standalone adventure that you can watch at any time. Now, there are some episodes that lead to a story arc, but for the majority of it, you can cherry pick some of your favorite episodes throughout the series and watch them in any particular order you want without missing anything. 2 of my favorite episodes in this series involves a gang moving into their new mansion and Kazuma accidentally getting a choker strapped to his neck. That's another thing I should probably mention, is that one of the negative things about this anime is that there are times where it makes it hard for you to root for Kazuma. Even though he's the main character of the show and the hero of the story, there are times where his degenerate, perverted weep side enters the scene, and that's when we start to see Kazu creep, which is almost cringy as there are moments throughout the series that make it hard for you to root for this guy. Now, while I find Kazu trash very entertaining, I can see how this side of him would raise some red flags. And this brings me to one other thing I should probably mention, is that this is the type of anime that is definitely meant to be watched in private. Heaven forbid someone walks in during some of the show's most cringiest scenes, as you will quickly get some very questionable looks from the people around you. But overall, I had a lot of fun watching this series. It's funny, it's easy to follow, and with only 24 episodes in this series, it's very easy to binge through, which is good because I cannot wait to talk about the movie. Well, that's gonna do it for this video, guys. That was my overall review for Konosuba. If you like what you saw, click the subscribe button so you can always update from this channel. I'll see you next time with a brand new video. Bye-bye.